Scenario 21. The end of legend. Having dealt Lee an immortal blow, the companions were positioned to breach a castle out of defense. As they crushed through the gates, the chill air enveloped them as they strode down the corridor to the Kaiser's throne. The Prince of Darkness having left this world, the monsters found a new master in Kaiser Bernhard, wielder of the demon's might. For generation chaos, glory, and the dispel of darkness has clashed in epic struggle, having found the wielders a new generation conflicting swords again, by witness to a new age of cataclysm through struggle. Kill Bernhard and I fail, I die. Not gonna happen though, but Scott has a problem that he is inside and he has horses. Scott is not very good at that. You know what? I'm just gonna do it simple. You can stay there and you can stay there. And then the princess can protect her ass with her flyers. Your Majesty, the Blue Dragon's Knight have been wiped out. We tried to hold out our enemy at the castle wall, but the Imperial army succumbed. The gate has fallen. Really? How troublesome. Yes. I can't believe Leon failed. Quickly, prepare the ambush. This is as far as the enemy gets. This should be the final battle. You have come quite a way, my friends. Such is the power of Langrisser. You're mistaken. It was a belief in ourselves that brought us this far. Langrisser's power is drawn from our faith. With that we shall defeat you and turn back the tide of darkness. That's right, the true power of Langrisser. A tyrant like you wouldn't know the real strength of Langrisser. I've heard enough. I have crushed every obstacle in my path, and you are no different. In the face of power, people are merely tools for binding. Power brings wealth. With force, one can accomplish anything, yes! Even rule the world. The might Al-Assad bestowed upon me the power, the means to conquer, and I intend to follow true. Oh foolish, you're wrong, Bernhard. I won't give in to your babble. If I take the Langrisser from your runs, there won't be a soul left to oppose me. Comfort my minions of the night! By the virtue of Light's blade and the burning blood of the descendants in my veins, I shall emerge victorious! And suddenly the ballistas and Hain become a very easy transferable assassin. Because all these little bastards around here will throw meteor at me if I don't kill them quickly. Then he can charge boldly forward and attack some gargoyles. Oh well, I move boldly forward anyway. Behold the gargoyles. They fall against many acts, my multiplied acts. Demon's Freya. The summoning animation is kinda sucky though, and very eye-hurting. Time to get rid of this ambush. I have no excuse. This would be a fast lost level if the whole ambush is defeated like that. Because all of those mages would have thrown a meteorite in my face. But they're dead, so they can't. Interesting notion though. The only stable peace will be through the unification of this continent. And with a new nation, where lax and impotent, no man would follow it. An iron-fisted rule to govern over all, that's the only solution for this world. And that's the definition of evil in all these settings. Power! I want more power! I don't have enough power! Yeesh. Cry me a river, will you? And that's the only meteorite you will follow, because you have no defense. Holy shit! You have no defense. Everyone can pierce his skin. And now you left the commander unguarded. Oh yeah, everyone's weakened because of a massive meteorite. Only one thing to do then, eh? He's doing almost all my ballistas! Really? You didn't have to do that, you bunghole bastards. Let's see if you like this. You mangy bastard. I'm gonna crack your shell. Reckless fools. Not really. Okay, it's not that powerful, but... Hey, Bert is dead. Jessica, you descendant of light whom you love so dearly are clearly quite capable. Now, people like them, the world might be able to change for the better. If I could live again, I would have joined with you, my lady. But why couldn't you have waited? He knew of Bursa's immediate return. Then finding a power to rival Chaos must have weighed heavily in his mind. For that reason he dabbled in the forbidden art. He wanted to seek out ancient and more powerful magic. He had lost his soul, his flesh became warped and decayed, but he accepted those costs, all for the sake of helping Bernhardt. I see, such rash act, such fool. Però sembra che do like this. I'm done for. Crap. Your Majesty! And first. More meteorites. He was my servant to the end. Are you gonna lob another meteor on me? Is that it? I guess not. You're still dead though, Mr. Dragon Thing. Watch as the mighty is falling. Look, it's a giant dragon. Blah, I'm dead. Blah. Sometimes I feel like I'm cheating now, but I'm not. This is a game in a nutshell. Prepare yourself, Bernhardt. There will be no sunrise for you this morning. This should fireball a bit out of control. You probably have massive defenses or something. Okay, not that big, but enough. Take that, you ballista killing vampire! There is no way! I'm immortal! I'm king of the night! I cannot perish! I'm not beautiful anymore! guy, and the life pack is so easy. I can't believe I can just teleport at will every turn. And give an orb and get twice the mana pool, so she can summon things to protect herself and teleport everyone anywhere. Ain become a ballista mage.
Hold it right there. You won't lay a finger on His Majesty.
Leon? Don't push yourself, Leon. Don't waste your life. No.
I am the commander of the Blue Dragon Knights. Allow me to fulfill my duty.
What devotion. You have my thanks.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I won't regret this.
You're already dead. Oh, you body. Oh, look at me, I'm a scary emperor. Don't you have thunder or something? No, I guess not. Look at me, I'm so powerful. You're totally undefended now, you know that, right?
Let's go.
Let's stop it.
Serving your fallen empire is meaningless.
My word is my life and my bond.
I will not turn from it. I persist not for you or empire alone. I act according with my oath to His Majesty.
Please stop your wounds. You'll die if you keep fighting.
Nothing happens but for will alone. My will is strong. I shall fight until my hands can no longer grasp his blade, until the body can no longer move no longer, until the very end. For I vow to fight in His Majesty's name and keep in my oath.
I give my life, not for honor, but for you. Still in a dream, Snyder or something. And of course he spawns next to the most squishy mages from all. One with the soul with grenadiers. Okay, Mr. Vampire thingy. That's as far as you go with your show. This is the Empire in the final battle. Let's see the Empire fight. He chose giant sword as me. That sucks.
He must make the last battle more epic.
At least this game is not discriminating against women, because they can be more powerful than the men. It really depends on how you set up your team. And there Jessica died. And he cast Fireball. You look, a meteor. Wait, one cast what? I have no chance. But then again, neither does Liam. His next turn, he is dead.
You're useless!
The sky is so blue!
That's for random.
Oh, he killed my last of my ballistas. Oh, you're inconsiderate. That's the way you want to play it. You inconsiderate bastard! You killed my general assassins. Yeah, the most goddess versus a vampire. And a vampire survived. God damn it. I should mutual capo. Okay, so now we're gonna have to go with the more... And we have Liam left, okay. Okay. No, I already have a summon, can only have one. I guess I'll just have to do this. And then we'll do... this. pointless. Whoa! He is on speed. Look at that throwing speed he got. Chuk, 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 chuk. Almost got you. But in this case, almost just doesn't cut it. Alright, let's see if I can't nail the vampire.
Impossible.
Alright, considering that Freya almost got herself killed, we're gonna have to rethink one part of the strategy. Actually, she got herself killed. The dragon is normally slow as all crap. When you like this... Leon, animal fighting is meaningless.
Are you trying to offer me mercy? I can still fight.
Stop it, you have no strength left to fight.
Well done, Leon. Thank you for showing me such devotion. You have done enough. I permit you to fall back. Yes, sir. Wait, he's still alive? Don't get cocky about Leon's defeat. As long as I'm alive, you cannot destroy this empire, nor will you take Al-Azhar. If you wish to slay me, give it all your might. But be warned, the final victory shall be ours.
No, we will win this battle. We must win this battle. Alright, time to clog up the throne room. I have a evil man, a slightly evil, an evil-ish man to fight. Okay, and that doesn't work. He got all them. Well done, let's try like this then, eh? Supercharged stats. Nope. Okay. Sherry can't defeat the Emperor. These two can't do anything. Okay. I killed my ballista, so I couldn't assassinate him with the 10 with 20 plus arrows. First we heal the world. I should grow that. Let's shake it up. Okay, that hurt him. Good. Good. Excellent. 59, 50, okay. 58, 51. You're telling me I just have to spam spells and then attack him when he's almost dead. I guess so. Final turn! Okay, so let's be strategic about it. He can't do anything because he will heal himself. Okay. Then we do like this. Then we teleport into his face with her. Then we take attack 2. Then we try to attack with the angel. Alessandro's never meant to be awakened. We must seal his power for good. In that case, you must defeat me. they didn't go well. So now he's gonna go rally and heal himself for... Okay, or cost heal 2 actually. I thought it gives him full HP. But I too can play that game, Columbo. Let me see you fight the white dragon. And win. Can I just go do this? Alright, I'll try this. Bernhardt, it's over. Your evil ambitions are finished. Funny little man. Do what you will. I'm eager to see what you can do. I run through you. A great noble battle strategy. Ha 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 ha! Outstanding! As I expected. The divine power of Langrisser is no match for Al-Assad in the proper hands. That's wrong. What defeated you was the power of cooperation. Thus is the measure of Langrisser. People hearts are weak, they are filled with jealousy, distrust, resentment and betrayal. These fickle emotions are the sources of all petty conflicts. How can we live in harmony if we can't control themselves? It won't happen. Citizens will never take responsibility. They will never stop killing. From the time I was a young soldier, I thought it disgusting. And I thought if somebody could only take control, if there was an absolute ruler who could war be a fading memory. The power to rule all has been my sole desire. But the way I forced my reign on others were no better. Ha! In the end I was just another weak man who had no faith in humanity. Hi, Sir Bernhardt. The war is over. Give yourself up for the good of the people. Though not a chance. Though amid defeat, I am the proud Kaiser of Reigard. I won't die by your sword. I'd rather leave this world than to submit to you. Al-Assad, grant me strength of the gods. The source magic is going crazy. Your Majesty, I will join you. Leon, now isn't the time for you to die. You must live to witness the end of the Empire. A world without His Majesty has no meaning to me. I've taken His Majesty's ideal as my own. I've done much to defend them. I embrace our vision, and I will see it through, Your Majesty, even if it leads to my death. Please allow me to fight by your side until you draw breath no longer. Your words. Do as you wish. Leon. Zaceron, I'll leave this continent to you. At last, with Azella in your care, I can rest easy. Leon. I'm sorry, Lana. Until my death, I want to remain true to what I believed in. Leon, I'll go too. I want to be with you. Lana, no, you mustn't take your own life. I'm sorry, I can't let you do that, my dark princess. Thank you, goodbye, Lana, my sweet love. No, no, Leon! No! Man, that's sad. Leon. After this long fight, all that remains is Al-Assad. What a tragic war this has been. Thus a competent ruler requires strength. That's why you mustn't use the power of darkness. From the beginning, darkness has been the enemy of humanity. Al-Assad was forged with people's lust for power. But now the battle is over. So this is the age of war has finally come to an end. Whoop whoop! Langrisser, this will be your last errand. Langrisser, seal the power of Al-Assad. I even have proper outro. The clouds are finally parting. Al-Assad's evil aura is no more. And what time? Maybe now we can finally be peace in Al-Zalia. That's right. With Al-Assad gone, we've beaten evil. So cheesy. No, it's never that simple. Though the power has been sealed off, it doesn't mean war has ended. Indeed, Zaceron! The Reigard Empire has been reduced to ashes. The fractured state will begin a new war of unification. Such is the history. That's why I must continue my journey. A journey to really an ideal world where people can finally know peace. You're right, until that day, our battle shall never end. I'll return to Selrath to help my father. We will work hard to create an ideal world. I'll help too. With Kalksaf and its neighbouring nation working together, I'm sure we can bring peace to the land. Now you're finally talking like a princess. Perhaps I can retreat to a quieter life. Well, since Sherry is such a crush on me, I'll have to go with her. Hey, why you mean, Chief? This is all because of you and your big mouth. If everyone combines his strength, one day we can make peace happen. I pray you're right. Well, everyone, onward! Let peace toward this age. Wait, Sherry,
Ice Gate. Is something troubling you, Jessica?
No, it's nothing, Lucius. Thanks to Zaceron and his companion, Al-Assad and his evil power has vanished. However, at the same time, the sword has vanished. I don't understand what you mean. Siga's spirit, the soul of Langrisser. With the evil power of the sword sealed off, his soul has been freed. Exactly, Jessica. That voice, it's Seaheart.
The world and I have changed over the last several hundred years. The world has shaped us both, and because of us?
Yes. This war, the humans worried about the future and took action to make the dreams come true. Here's the children separate from parents, so humans now separate from their God. Thank you for your service thus far. From now on, I would have you live your own life. Thank you. My mission has finally ended. Mankind needs of me no more. But for little longer, I'll watch over this new world. Sigas, come, let us watch the dawn of this new age.
Bringer of peace! Harbinger of peace. Ain of Balder's royal family embraced destiny and fought for his ideal world. The war prolonged Alcelia since ancient time has been brought to a cinematic end due to his effort. In the battle, he gained something important. He gained friends who he could trust with his life. Evaluating himself after the war, he finally was lacking in power. Having relied on help of his companion more often than not, he felt he had to strengthen himself. One day in early morning, his bed was already vacant. Yes, Zaceron set off on another aimless journey. His accomplishments during this endeavor has since passed into legends.
The reluctant magician.
Oh god.
The young magician Hain follows Zaceron on his quest to rid El Sally of wars. The Rygar Empire and Bolsa's forces of darkness were quelled with the help of Hain's superior magic skills. A remarkable research in battle strategy has spurred by his time with Scott. His even most rigorous battle with one minimal damage due to Hain's superb command of all forms of magic. Perhaps from overestimating his power, he found himself frequently injured in battle. Almost losing his life a few times, Hain decided it was best to avoid conflict and settle down. After several years, he passed the Hain-created laboratory of his own design. It was in this laboratory that he researched the forbidden magic of summoning creatures from the Netherrealm. Perhaps by overestimating his control over his summons, Hain lost control of a lesser demon and was dragged into the vortex. He was not seen or heard from ever since. In the summoning circle, Hain traded a single dumbbell laid slickened with Vaseline. Cherry, the Cage Princess? Yeah. Cherry, born of Klaxath Prince and descendant of light, crushed the Imperial army and the forces of darkness. Though she is to help restore peace through the land. Through this, she helped restore peace. She fulfilled her destiny to protect the Langrisser, the Sword of Light. Cherry was a by a strong-minded person and a gifted swordswoman. Her achievements during the war were only average. Aris, although reassuring, though sustaining deep wood from time to time, she fought bravely as a woman. The fact reflected just as much in the eyes of the people of Kalksaf. What awaited after the war were peaceful days of boredom. One day she had enough. She finally escaped the castle. Later, having succeeded in slaying a first dragon alone, she was seriously wounded. Taken back to the castle, miraculously, Sherry escaped from the clutches of death. Still, Sherry is secretly waiting for an opportunity to flee castle life once again. Man, these heroes are useless. Keith, retainer of Kalksaf. God. Kate has been established captain of Celtic Pride, the Aerial Knights of Kalksaf. Keith retired to a life of peace, living a fight into the young soldiers of the realm. He played a major role in constructing of Kalksaf, in reconstruction. Later, in order to ensure the safety of nearby villages, Keith formed a monster squad. This was a youth brigade which helped protect outlying areas from rampaging monsters. However, Keith's plans always seems to backfire. Sadly, one day he attempted to rescue a damsel in distress from the clutches of a wild monster and lost his life. Man, these heroes are useless. Lester, man of the seas. Perhaps because of the lack of his skill during the war, Lester returned to Jessica's service. After she regained her full power through rebirth, Lester was no longer needed as a guardian. He left to live on Norway village and drown his sorrows in spiced rum while trying to forget the horrors of war. Hearing rumors of a raunchy pirate terrorizing local pubs, Lester leaped into action! Charging through the crowds into a local pub, where the pirate leader was causing problems. He fought his way inside! Lester was not seen after the incident. No one knows if he was beaten to death or otherwise. Some say he has seen a pirate who resembled Lester, but no one is sure enough to swear by it. Scott, prodigious knight. Without gaining much for his time spent in Zaceron service, Scott returned to Salrath. Scott's father Lauren could barely hide his joy as a beloved son returning home. And 3 years later, a surviving pack of monsters attacked the city. Scott desperately fought with all his might, but he was only able to save himself. Watching the destruction with his own eyes and realized his lack of strength, he left on an unknown quest without a word. Liana, Maiden of Light. Being born as the Holy Maiden of Light, Liana was destined for a life of conflict. Though the support she found in Zaceron, she never faltered even under extreme hardships. Liana gladly helped Zaceron take on the forces of evil and stop the Empire's ambition. However, she could not endure the excruciating battle. Many times she was injured. Until unable to provide her support, Liana burdened Zaceron's party many times. Using support magic and her healing praise, Liana aided Zaceron's party greatly. After the war, peace returned, but the scars left by it had made many orphans. With their kindness, although poor, Liane built up Orphanhagen, underwent many hardships.
You're a millionaire, aren't you?
Liane supported the children in her care so that they might have a better life. Her final financial difficulties came to an end when Zaceron visited her a few years later. During his journey, he single-handedly settled a dispute between 3 states, and he donated the money which was awarded to the Orphanhagen. Without the worries of managing Orphanhagen, she accepted the Zaceron's request to go on a journey. The two brave traveled to help rid the continent of conflicts, so the children might live in a shining new era of peace. At least she did something useful. Maiden of Darkness, das dunkle Princess or something. She overcame her grief with the atrocities she committed during Boss's control of her mind. She went to Estul to enlist in service of the great priest of the Grand Temple of Lushirish. After hard work and hardship, she finally finished the cure for a rapidly spreading plague. Afterward, she dedicated her life to create a world free from pain and suffering. She left on a mission alone. Her benevolence has since touched the heart of many. And that's the end of that ending. The good guys are kind of bad. No, seriously.